Hello and welcome back to the Drive and Thrive podcast episode. I don't really know. Lost track at this point. Today is the day of the total solar eclipse. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, which if you don't, you're living under a rock. Total solar eclipse, when the moon goes in front of the sun. I am in direct path of the total solar eclipse. I am in the middle of the bottom of Arkansas. Or in the top of Arkansas. I'm right at the Missouri-Arkansas border. So I will see the full eclipse. It will get entirely dark here for 4 minutes or something like that. But if you are new here and you haven't, please consider subscribing or watch this video. As always, leave a like, comment, share, do everything. Get us one step closer to growing the channel. I got back from my Warriors game last week on Wednesday. We flew back in on Wednesday. Note to self, if you're going somewhere to go do something, make it a 3-day trip. Because the game was on Tuesday night. We flew in Tuesday, watched the game Tuesday night, and then flew out Wednesday morning, and flew all day Wednesday. So 2 straight days of flying is not it. If you're gonna do it, at least do a 3-day trip. Fly in on Monday, watch the game on Tuesday, fly out Wednesday. And if you can, don't schedule early flights. They suck so bad. Like, unbelievably bad. Warriors won, so I'm happy about that. Curry only had about 16, but it was a total scoring effort. Everybody on the team was scoring. Everybody did stuff. Chris Paul had like 19. He's actually scoring right now. Of course, I watched the Mavericks play the Warriors at the Chase Center. The Chase Center is amazing. That's where I got this dope pullover. It was an amazing game. Super fun to watch. The Warriors got the win, and Luka dropped the triple-double. Like, always. Like, I assumed me and my dad, that's who went with me, both assumed he was going to drop one. He dropped a 30, 10, and 12 triple-double, or 30, 12, and 10 triple-double, something along those lines. The crazy part is he had 28 with like 6 left in the third, and he only scored 2 points the whole rest of the game. And so we were amazed, and the Warriors got the win. It was crazy game to watch. Luke, I'm gonna say this, Luka is insane to watch, and I love the way he plays. It's super fun to watch. He's an incredible basketball player, but it pisses me off because Curry's warm up. He's running around shooting threes. He's warming up, dribbling, doing all this, and Luka literally just stands there and shoots the ball. He has someone like softly close out on him, and he just puts his arm above his head and flicks his wrist. Like, it's so effortless for him. It's insane, and it makes me so upset because Curry runs up and down the floor, and he runs from three-point line to three-point line, and he does all of this running, and Luka doesn't even it doesn't look like Luka's even trying. We were 5 rows from the bottom of the floor next to one of the tunnels, next to the Mavericks bench, and it was amazing. You can actually see us in half the shots, but you don't know it's us. Like, at halftime, they're looking at all like the replays and stuff, and one of the replay cameras is super low, and so you could see us in multiples of the replays. And I knew we were going to be on TV, but it's crazy to see and watch in person. So I highly recommend going to an NBA game of your choosing. Get good seats, because I went to an NBA game before. I went and watched back in like 2019 or something, 2018. I don't know. It had to have been 18. Or no, it was 19. It was 19. Back in 2019, we went to the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee, and watched the Grizzlies play the Warriors. And I was super young. I don't remember anything from the game. All I can remember is that our seats sucked. We were in the nosebleed. We were at the top, and they sucked so bad. So I recommend, if you're going to go watch a game, pay for the tickets, pay for good seating. It's so much better. It's 100% better. It's one of the most amazing things you'll ever do in your life. Hopefully, one of these days, I can go back to Chase Center for a playoff game, because playoff games at Chase Center get rowdy, and they get insane, and I want to go to one so bad, and maybe one day I will, maybe one day I won't, but I want to go back to a Chase Center playoff game so bad. If Curry does a retirement tour, I'll probably do that. I'll probably go to like the last game of the season at the Chase Center, go watch it. I'll fly out there, maybe by myself, and just watch Curry play. Like, I want to go back. And as much as I would love to go for a playoff game, I feel like if it was Curry's last game, it'll be even more insane. So, but that won't be for a couple years. So, let's keep our heads up about that. In other news, the car set has changed a little bit. Got new seat covers, as you can see, black leather, red stitching, front and back. These seats are made by a company called Custom Interiors, custom with a K. Super amazing. They literally slide over your factory seats, and they got hooks and Velcro and zippers, and you can't even tell. Like, they look like factory seats, like headrests, the stitching, the piping. It's amazing quality. I went with the red, I went with the black, with the honeycomb and red stitching, and it pays off. 100% pays off. They also make floor mats to match these. They're leather floor mats. I don't need those. I live on a dirt road. I'll probably just get some WeatherTech floor mats or something for like the floor. I have a shift knob. You can't see it. It's my black Steeda short. It's my black Steeda knob that goes on my Steeda short throw. It came in today, so I'm testing that out right now. But other than that, nothing else has changed. Hopefully sooner or later I'll get my shift boots and my new steering wheel, which you guys will be able to see in every video. It's gonna be forged carbon, and it's forged carbon leather, red race stripe. It's gonna be amazing. And then I have red door pulls coming. So the interior on this thing is completely changing, entirely, and it's well worth it. Now keep in mind, if you do get these seats, they make these for, I want to clarify this, they make these seats for like a crap ton of vehicles. Like, it's not just Mustangs and Camaros and Challengers. No, they make them for trucks, SUVs. Like, they make them for everything. And they because they're leather and they go over the factory cloth, there's no like rippling, there's no nothing, and the bolstering on these is insane. Like, it's so much more sturdy, and you'd expect to slide around in them, but you don't. Like, this is my first time riding in them, and I am genuinely impressed. And they're a little like loose, like up here, like in the top region, like right at the top of your back, like where the honeycomb meets the normal leather, where it's not like cinched down in the seat. But once you sit in it, it'll go back to normal. Like the back seats, they need to be sat in for the middle to cave in and like be broke in, because these were shipped in a box, all like packed tightly together. So obviously they're not going to be like, they need to be fitted, they need to be wore in, it's kind of, anything that's leather needs to be wore in a little bit. You get a baseball glove that's like actual genuine leather, or like a good leather, it's gonna have to be broken in, or any type of leather for that matter of fact. It's gonna need broken in before it's 100% like really good. So as time goes on, I'll update y'all on that. But other than that, yeah, door got fixed. This window is actually the window that came with this door, and it had tint on it, and I think it's a little lighter than what's on my passenger window, but I really honestly don't care. It's tinted, and that's all that matters to me. One of these days I'll get brand new tint to go on the car, like all the way around, as dark as it can go, which I think the max is 5% here in Arkansas, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh yeah. But yeah, as of right now, nothing new. I passed my ASE testing for my schooling, so I'm now a certified auto body mechanic. So that'll help tremendously with me getting a job, which reminds me I need to update my resume. But yeah, other than that, there's not been much going on lately. AJ's Customs launched last Wednesday. The first video was re-uploaded, so go check that out. I'll link that in the description below. But other than that, not much. I'm trying to get more people on the podcast. Hopefully maybe next week or the week after I can get a really special guest on the podcast that I've been wanting to have on here for a while, who is about to sign some major papers on Wednesday, so let's hope for the best, and maybe I can get him on here. Maybe in the car, maybe at the set. Hopefully on the set. I would prefer the set, but we haven't used. I have the set and I don't use it. Isaiah is doing his own thing. He's doing his best to get his vehicle running, so he can start driving and stuff, so he can be on more of these episodes, because he loves doing these episodes. He's just, I'm never in town, and he's always busy, and he doesn't have a vehicle. And like I mentioned, in almost every video, we live about 30 minutes apart, and I have to do all the driving. So you take it. If we film at my house, which is very rare that I film at my house and then go back, if you take it that way, 30 minutes there to pick him up, 30 minutes home, that's an hour. 30-minute filming session or whatever, 30 minutes, like 15 before, 15 after, a 30-minute film section, and then a 30-minute drive home, and then a 30-minute drive back. Like, time adds up super quickly. And although that is some of the sacrifices that you have to make with having a podcast, he also is still in school, like in high school, and he needs to focus on that before anything else. I'm in college trying to find a job, and I do this for fun when I am bored. Today's a Monday, and I didn't have school today because of the total eclipse, because being in direct path, there's supposedly supposed to be a lot of people in our town. So they canceled school and said no school for like safety reasons and all the people being in town and whatever, because it's a once in a lifetime thing. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything. Get us one step closer. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Deuces.